Roger, first question. Your assessment of Bill Gates' game. That was really cool to watch him play. His serve was pretty good, but how would you grade his game?
Well, I think he did not miss a first serve.
Yeah.
So I missed a lot of first serves today, so he did better than me. And it was great to have him part of the night. And I think just put yourself in his shoes or Mike's shoes to come out and play in front of 15,000 people in what you don't do best. He does a lot of things great, and he has got such a bright mind, Bill, and Mike is so unbelievable on the guitar and in music. So for them to come out in my world and actually expose themselves like this, it's not simple. So I think they did amazing, and I can't thank them enough for being part of the night.
And what has Bill told you about philanthropy? You know, he has his own foundation, of course, and you have your Roger Federer Foundation. What has he told you about just that whole world and how to do that?
Well, I mean, we only had a little bit of time, but of course I'm following it closely, what he's trying to do in the world. Obviously, he's got the biggest foundation in the world, I assume, so, and he's so inspiring for other people to do the same. So for me, what I can take away from this is actually that I know Bill Gates now, so was not the case until Indian Wells this year. So for me to be able to maybe call upon Bill and ask him for advice, or our two foundations knowing each other now, it's a different world now, maybe now for me. And he put me together with some very interesting people. That's what he does so well, because he does speak to world leaders and so forth. So for me, just to be able to meet Bill, and also Melinda, who we met last night, who's such a nice person, was truly, truly amazing.
Good guy to know.
Yeah, it's good to know, yes.
Yeah, I know you've asked about Seattle before, but I mean, this is pretty awesome. Seattle, this crowd, they were really into it.
Unbelievable crowd. And you know, I used to follow the Supersonics when I was young, so to play in this arena where they used to play, it's very cool for me. And the crowds were there from the very beginning. I thought they enjoyed the doubles, they thought it was very funny. And then we played sort of a normal tennis set, but yet lighthearted, and always with the, you know, the idea of making it fun for everybody. And I just hope everybody left this place thinking, you know what, if I ever came back to Seattle, or if there's tennis coming back to Seattle, we'll come and support it again.
Got it, great. Right. Thanks, Roger, appreciate it.
No problem. Have a nice evening.
What were your first impressions of that doubles match you played against Bill Gates? Yeah. Assessment of his game?
Gosh, I mean, I think he was the best player on the court. He took over there, I think, at about 3-all. Started playing extremely well. But more than that, you know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I never would imagine myself playing a doubles match against Roger Federer and Bill Gates. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, no one gets to experience something like that, and I did tonight, so it was really special.
Any tips for Bill's game? His serve was pretty good, I thought, but any other advice for Bill?
His serve was good. His serve was excellent. He didn't miss the first serve the whole match. So just keep on practicing. He's in there going in the right direction.
And what does it mean to be a part of this with Bill and Roger and Mike? It was pretty cool.
It's very humbling. It's amazing to be a part of this. I was very glad I was asked to do it. Just very fortunate.
All right, thanks, John.
Well, Bill Gates, of course, is an inspiration, and maybe we can learn extremely a lot from him. And it's important for Roger to have this kind of role models as well. I mean, he is still a young philanthropist, and having Bill and Melinda to see what actually you can do as change makers as well is still a huge potential to come. I mean, Roger's future as a philanthropist is still in the future. Of course, he is a world champion in tennis, but maybe what he does off the court has even much more meaning and is maybe even bigger and greater than his successes in tennis.